Good morning, people. We got some updates when it comes to tokens that are launching on Solana. We talked about Snorter token about a week or so ago already. And right now, with Bitcoin having a new all-time high pretty much every single minute, I mean, it even tells you down there, just a few hours ago, we had a new all-time high of over $116,000. All the money that floods into crypto is eventually going to come into different categories, where we also have memes as one of the most hyped categories. Everything is up by up to like 50% in the past week alone, and pre-sales tend to perform quite well. Now, some of the pre-sales that we talked about, they did like a 10 to 50x after launch. This is another pre-sale. I will have links to everything down below, as there's still a couple rounds left until they officially launch. They had the announcement tweet that their sale is live back at the end of May, on May 28th. And it does a couple different things. So I would say if you haven't heard about this one yet, not financial advice, links to everything down below. Let's take a look at what they do, why they raised 1.7 million so far, what the main idea is, and how to get the token. First of all, when it comes to the token, you can buy it both with credit card as well as with crypto, or with Solana directly. I will show you exactly how later on. Let's focus on what they do. They've been featured on a couple different news outlets and sites like Inside Bitcoins, CoinSpeaker, NewsBTC, and some others. And they say that with the backstory of Meet Snorter, it's an adventurous artwork that blends meme coin fun with real crypto trading prowess, as they have the combination similar to Bonk, right? If we look at the top 15 all of crypto, Bonk is still up there with over or close to 2 billion in market cap. Bonk is basically funny dog, haha, but also has a Bonk bot behind it, which makes it easy to not just snipe, but also get super early into various different coins. So with Snorter, we kind of got the same thing, or like a similar thing, a different approach, in which you have the lowest fees on Solana when it comes to trading, with the Snorter bot that makes on-chain trenching as easy as slurping up ants, exclusive access to new tokens, front-running and MEF protection, as well as the fastest execution on Solana. And these things combined can be pretty big. It seems like a small thing. Okay, you save a little bit on fees, or you protect against MEV or front running. But this alone can probably make you like 50% more money if you buy coins at a super low market cap in the trenches. Because what often happens in a sort of sandwich attack, I think it's called, is when you have your slippage set to like 5% or 10%, so you can get in early and make sure that your transaction goes through. People have it automated so that they send a transaction just before you buy, increase the price, you buy the tokens at the increased price, and they dump on you right away. That's protected against that, which means sometimes you lose up to like 10% of your money because people have it set up so that they make more. That protects you against that. You also, when it comes to the Snorter bot, get fast and secure swaps, automated sniping, limit orders, which is nice, so you don't have to stay awake 24/7, but you can simply set your limits and be done. Copy trading, also huge. So if you find some meme coin traders, people in the trenches that trade often, simply copy what they do. They also protect you against rug pulls, have honeypot detection to make sure that you don't buy garbage that disappears by tomorrow. And compared to a couple other bots like Mastro, Trojan, Banana, Bonk, and Soul Trading Bot, it got all the green checks on the left-hand side. Thing is though, they don't have a token yet. That's why there's a pre-sale. That's where you can get into this one early. That's what they're working on right now. They had the stage 1 and 2 done with development as well as the token launch, which is happening right now. Pre-sale, beta testing, influence engagement, bot launch on Solana, the TGE as well as claim, rich implementations, and then for stage 3 and 4, they will have multi-chain support, expansions for the bot, different things that they can do, more partnerships, more listings, all of the good stuff. And because they only sit at less than 10 million, everything 10 million and less in crypto is considered a micro cap coin. This is super, super low, which is great, because if the quality is there, but the marketing isn't there yet, or the money isn't flowed in there yet, you can make the biggest amount of gains. So sometimes we think, well, we want to buy the things that are established, that are at billions of dollars in market cap. If you want to double your money with BonkBot, for example, this needs to go from 2 billion in market cap to 4 billion in market cap. That's a lot of money. If you want to double your money in here, let's say it would launch at $5 million as an example, then it needs to go from 5 million to 10, and you doubled your money, which is a lot easier and more accessible. Plus, they have a huge chunk just for product development as well as marketing and exchange liquidity, which means that a solid amount of all the tokens is going to be used to push it further and let people know about that. Now you can buy it on Solana or on ETH, which means if we go over here, you will see the option to buy with card or buy with crypto. If you click on buy with crypto, you can connect your wallet. In my case, I just use MetaMask, then select what you would like to use. You can use ETH or the Binance Smart Chain, as well as whatever tokens you have available. I would personally prefer Binance Smart Chain because the fees are lower, but I mean ETH fees, they reduced that by quite a lot anyways. And if you were to put in, let's say $3,000, right, like 1 ETH, you would get about 30,000 of their tokens, which means if it does go to $1 per token, you would like 10x your money. Would be nice if that happens. If that happens. You can also buy with Solana, so it's going to send you to this page over here, where you can then have everything connected. I mean, there are buttons, you know how to read, you know how to figure things out. And right now, while they go through the different stages, all we can do is stay up to date, see how crypto performs overall, because everything is green, which is nice. You can also check a couple different bots and see which one you prefer, if you like this one more. And maybe you enjoy the community as well. I will have links to everything down below. Again, for pre-sales, obviously the price can fluctuate quite a lot because it's still super early, right? It's not out yet. And once something launches, some people dump immediately, some buy it up right away. It can go up and down by a lot. And by that, I mean 50 to 100x after launch sometimes. It can be pretty big. If you want to read the white paper as well, in the top left corner of the website, I mean top right, up here, you can read it too. But I would say, if you like the idea, if you like things that are helpful, but also meme-based, so a combination of both, where it's not just there's a token, but also, hey, there's a bot with that token that has a use case, might be something for you. I will leave links to everything down below. You know, it's not financial advice. And if you want to get it, let me know how much you got. See you in the next video, and until then, take care.